Welcome to another episode of World of Darkness DC by Night. The scene is for the vampires. Cole is going to be in his domain right now on his computer, considering some things Val's recently told him, and he is going to be calling up Veronica.
Hello, Cole.
Hey, how's it going?
It's well.
You're good at, you know, I'm okay, but you're pretty good at computers and working out programs, bypassing certain stuff, right?
Yeah, I'm quite good at that.
Hmm. Well, you seem pretty cool. Why don't you head over to my domain and I can tell you what, and if you're cool with it, maybe you can help me out with something.
Sure, give me your address and I'll be on my way.
Sure. You're gonna have to be patted down outside though. Hope you're okay with that.
Well, should I leave my guns at home?
Probably a good idea.
Okay.
Don't listen to that dude. Take your shit.
Anyway, so he gives you the address. Well, that's where I am. Head on over.
Okay.
So we can already say I'm going to also head a text over to Val. I have someone with expertise in what you want. He's going to text you with, I have someone with expertise in what you want done. You can come on over and talk to her yourself.
I hop
All
in the limo and go.
right. So we could say you guys arrive at around the same time. Cole's domain seems to be somewhere in the pretty rich area, and it looks like an older looking mansion. Pretty big actually. Will had a picture of it, but we don't have to worry about it right now. I believe Val, you're cool. You didn't need to be patted down. You can bring in your weapons, but Veronica, they still pat you down. Make sure you don't got anything, and you head on inside.
Val says, I don't have any.
Well, they still well, apparently that's what they still do that. They still do that anyway. I don't know why, but anyway. Hey Val, what's up?
I have meetings today. I assume this is important.
Yes, it's about what you want to do, right? Drain those assets.
I don't know what you're talking about.
He smiles. He waits for Veronica to co- He waits for Veronica to come in.
She comes in.
He bows at Val bows at the weight. His legs slap together, and he bows. And
Sir?
This is Veronica. This is the woman I told you about.
Miss Veronica, how are you?
I'm quite well. How about you?
I'm fine. I'm known as Val King. I don't wish to be too forward, but may I ask any appellations or appendices to your title?
Uh, no, I'm just Veronica Lee.
As you like, Miss Veronica. Please have a seat.
She sits.
Cole, as this is your domain, I assume that all of the rules of hospitality will be held.
Yes, they will.
Okay. I assume as his guest and unguarded, you are trusted by Cole,
I should hope so.
Well,
and and as we were instructed by others, we have nigh full autonomy in our endeavor.
yes.
Ah,
This particular endeavor comes to us via means. These means allowed me to understand the movement of a certain amount of currency. This currency is held in bytes and bits land as an account, a fully liquid account. The entire assets, an asset forfeiture, as it were, sitting in one account.
oh, exciting.
I have all of the pertinent information. I have a lot of pertinent information that would allow such a task, the facility of such a task. if you and some of your associates would partake of this, I have been authorized to allow a small financial windfall in your favor.
Interesting.
I can also help out if you needed to. You probably have more expertise than I do, but hey, two minds working together is better than one.
I would appreciate if you were involved in such an endeavor, as it would be good to have someone who has been sanctioned by our leaders involved in the act.
Yes, of course.
And I would certainly appreciate your help, Cole. My normal partner in crime has been out of touch for some time. Out of
Oh,
character. That's Joey, and Joey left the game, so I don't have a partner in crime anymore.
and then he like does like imitation.
Yeah.
Ah, well, she. He goes. Well, I think it'll be good
Just
to
have
work
to
together.
train you. That's all. I can
Okay.
use this as an opportunity to teach you.
Hey, I'm always open to learn new things.
And your
Yeah.
price was wrong.
Well, I mean, how much are we looking at here?
Let's not worry about that. What's worry about is the terms that we need to set before the action is taken.
And those would be...
They're your terms. What is your asking price for this endeavor?
At least $10,000 would be preferable.
$10,000. I feel that because of the risk that you would be taking and the chance that you will be taking, I'll add an extra 5. 15,000 seem fair to you?
That seems fair.
Cole?
That seems fair to me.
Okay. 15,000 it is.
Sounds good.
The asset forfeiture is in the neighborhood of 4 to 5 million, so that's okay.
Yeah. A lot of money.
However, it's liquid and it's really no one's money. I have it. What I want you to do, though, is very specific. I need you to monitor the account. The moment that account I have on good authority is going to be moved to someone else's account, during that movement, like I say, you're going to have to monitor this. During that movement, I need it seized as it's being moved. So I need you to have everything set up and ready for when it. Don't touch it until that money moves. That money will be moving to someone's account. I don't care whose account it moves to. Don't let it get to its destination. Divert it, send it somewhere else, create a false identity, something. But that money has to move. And that person, where it's intended, cannot know where it's gone. Just has to know that it's not there anymore when they want it.
Fair enough.
He's noting this down.
I also need for that person to believe. Yes, I just need them to not know who did it, know who took it, just that it was taken as they pushed the button. Is that possible with your technological acumen?
Looks towards Veronica.
I think it might be doable. I mean, it depends on what kind of software they're using to complete the transaction.
I have some information for you here. He gives you a packet, and basically it's talk to Will and see how much of a reduction in difficulty it's going to give you the information that I give.
Okay.
Back in character? Miss Veronica?
Yep.
You think you'll be able to accomplish this?
I think that's within my means.
Now, if you need, I have also been authorized to purchase you any new equipment or dwelling if you require those things.
I should have all the equipment I need.
I wouldn't want you to use your equipment and have it, traced or anything. What I would suggest is for you to create an alternate location that you have the same setup in, but you can bugger off and burn as soon as this incident goes down.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Okay, then there's some equipment that I would like to try to obtain
How much
for this. That might be a little bit more pricey, and I'm going to have to contact some
It shouldn't
people
really
about
be.
it.
It shouldn't be much of a problem.
Price isn't a problem. We just simply need to know the equipment you require. And we need an off-site location that if you could find an off-site location to set this up, that would be even better.
Well, ideally, we will be getting some Dragon King's equipment. They have some equipment that's not quite on the market yet that if I can acquire would be good.
I
I'd
would
actually like to. Actually like to attain some of that stuff as
I
well.
would appreciate not to step on your toes or mess with your technological acumen. However, what I would like for this to have is no way traced. Now, if their equipment is unique in any way, there could be some sort of signature left behind. I need no fingerprints.
Hmm.
Okay. That's going to make this a little bit harder, but it should still be
Should be
doable.
done if we take our time and be sure to prepare. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It'll be hard, but it should be doable.
Yeah.
Just gotta put some willpower into it.
I would also suggest, here's my theory. I would suggest you go out to your community, that community that does that, and get some friends. Have them all work on pieces of this, not knowing the whole that they're working on. Then bring all of their parts that they work with together. They don't know each other. You pay them all separately. Then the hack is done. I think it's called a hack, is what you guys are doing.
Yes.
Okay, well, then that way you won't be so bugged. It won't be so hard for one person. I understand this can work. I've seen the movie Die Hard 4. That's what they did. Does that work?
Mm. Never watched the movie.
I don't know.
Well, as far as I know, they were able to break up this activity, the information they needed among a bunch of different people. That way, when it all came down to it, you had more than one person working on it. That's what I'm suggesting.
He's like shaking his head left, right. I suppose that could work. The thing is, this is a pretty sensitive task. Having multiple people work on it, and we already know about certain individuals that might be, you know,
I'm
how do you
sure
say it?
there
Good for
are
the other side.
ways to convince people to do your bidding. He looks at Veronica, like appraisingly, because I'm sure you have ways to make people do what you want.
She raises her eyebrow. Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
And Val's like, I will even donate blood for such a task.
Oh, that kind of making people do what they do? I don't know. I mean, that's not so easy, especially from a distance.
Takes a while. But I found it to be a rather motivational tool.
Well, the problem is I won't be meeting any of these people if we contact them, so I won't have the means to contribute any blood to them, as it were.
That sometimes when you deal with this community, you don't exactly know where people are. Typically, you deal with them online.
So there won't
I'd
be
rather not. Yeah, and the problem is,
there won't be any face-to-face meetings, is what you're saying. So it'll be
most likely.
the technology.
Yes.
But the biggest thing is you know, all any kind of online communication can be intercepted.
I have at my disposal an amount of money, if that would help. But if it's just if you need the Dragon King's gear, go ahead and use it. However, just ensure no specific. Just protect it.
Well,
That will definitely be done.
it should be pretty hard to counter-hack me. I have some special equipment that could guarantee that. I mean, if we use generic equipment, this hack is going to be a lot harder. That's the only thing my concern is. If we don't use generic equipment, then we're going to be doing a lot better.
Okay. I won't tell you your business. Simply tell me how much money you need for your second site, and
Okay.
I will give you as soon as possible. I will have to deduct some of it from your final fee, if that's okay.
Oh, the cost of that would probably be equal to my final fee, so
Oh,
I don't know about that.
in that case, I won't deduct it from your final fee. It'll just be I'll consider it the cost of doing business.
I appreciate that.
Thanks, Val.
Yes.
So,
I'll also need the accounts that you will be diverting it to.
Oh yeah, that would be helpful.
It's very important that I know where the money's going.
So we make sure we monitor the money, and the assets. We see where it's going, we block it, and then we divert it to where you want it to go. Correct?
Yes.
Okay. Sounds doable. Just got to make sure we're not caught.
Now, there's a bonus. 10,000.
Okay.
If you insert a virus into the accounts into her account as she accesses it.
Ooh.
That should be doable.
Never made a virus before. That could be fun.
It's fun. It is fun. I'll show you how.
Awesome.
There is a $5,000 bonus if you can get the virus made and inserted into our system.
Sure.
All right.
I need a worm. I need to nibble her assets away.
All right.
I'm a money launderer by trade, so pretty good.
Does this task require any specific, do you want this done by a specific deadline, or do we have?
When the money moves, that's when you have to strike. So I need you to get started on your end rather quickly.
Right. That's fair.
So here's all the account information where the money's held that I'm aware of. I won't know what her account is until she accesses it. It might not. It's either I have it on good authority based on what I understand that is going to her personal account. I need that thing emptied. So as she accesses it, I need you to insert the worm and divert this money.
All right. We'll do it as quickly as we can, right, Veronica?
Yeah.
Sounds good. And we'll also get that equipment, and that equipment should probably help make it faster, especially with writing up the worm. Having a system that can make it faster would always helps.
That should.
Yes, I want her accounts emptied. I don't want her to be able to play that particular game in this town. No disrespect, but this is.
We also gotta be sure that there aren't any traps for us when we actually start diverting the money.
I understand that there's probably some sort of technological issue. That's why I'm paying you to handle those technological issues.
Yep. But hey, just want to keep that in mind. A lot to this.
A packet of information might be able to help with that.
Good.
Also, Monica, I have a club known as Roadhouse. Its grand opening is soon. If you like unarmed combat and/or naked men or women, both will be there in abundance.
Interesting. That sounds quite good.
Downstairs is fighting, upstairs is fun.
I see.
And you can look down on the fight from the upstairs and place bets if you so choose.
Nice. Huh. That might be fun.
Sucks that I can't see this place, but not a big deal.
I'll let you stream it live from YouTube, kid.
Fair enough. Alrighty. Ready to do some hacking, Veronica?
I am.
Alrighty, so we'll get the equipment. We'll find a place off-site to start working on this. And then once we're done, well, get rid of it.
Cole, you put a financial request in with cash. He tells him I'll match what he pays.
Alrighty. Wait, say that one more time.
Essentially, we'll go half-seas on it, Cole.
Ah, I read you.
But the payment, I'll completely cover Veronica's payment.
That's fine. All I need is just a safe place, some blood, and cool peeps. That's all I need. You guys seem to be cool so far.
Right. I have some business to attend to. So you will have a way to contact me if you need me.
Roger that.
That's good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye, Val. Alrighty. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. Have a good one.